Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Matt.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Gavin.
And we're some of the Veggie boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. Currently, we're up in the house. It's gonna be a low stress day, and right now, Dad is watching some YouTube. How's the YouTube going this morning, Dad?
Oh, I'm learning a lot.
Because of the holiday, the farm market is not open. And even though there's work to do every day on the farm, we like to take it a little easier some days of the year. So Dad and I have been watching YouTube this morning. We've been hanging out, playing with Callie. But now it's time to get started with work. Fortunately, it's not too cold out, which makes things a little bit easier on us. So we're just getting the boots on, and then we'll be ready to go. Are you coming with Daddy to work? Are you coming with Daddy to work? Get back here, get back here. Well, I better put my hat on. My head is starting to get a lot colder than it used to, and I can't figure out why.
It looks good, don't worry.
Well, with my boosted confidence, I'm ready for the workday. Oh, were you a little bit hungry last night?
Pizza party.
Since we got all finished with baking yesterday and it was a lot of work, rather than cooking a meal, we just decided to get pizza. And then not only the immediate family, but also some others came over and we had some pizza together. And it was just a nice, relaxing night. We played some cards, we did some other things, we had some fun. Now, even though we are not open today, we still have a checklist we need to run through. For one thing, we need to make sure the heat was working in here, and heat is working. And we have a few cooler units we need to check on. This cooler's running fine. This cooler's running fine. And our freezer, looking good. Even though we're not technically open, we still just like to check this stuff because we don't want any issues. We don't want any of our coolers to go down. Checking on these things doesn't really seem like a big deal, but it is a really big deal. If any of our coolers or freezers go down, that's gonna be a lot of headaches. Got a freezer here. Yep, freezer's good. Yep, freezer's good. Checking those things are some everyday tasks we don't normally show because, well, it's not too exciting, but it is something that's on the long list of jobs that need to be accomplished every day. Now that we have checked and all our coolers are running fine, we're gonna get started on the animals. Now the first thing we're gonna do is grate our eggs because we have no empty baskets. Now the egg grater works off a system of scales, so each egg is weighed individually, which allows us to make sure that the eggs are all the same size. We've got our jumbo, extra large, large, medium, and small. So we try and make sure that we fill the cartons with the same size egg. It makes it a little bit easier on our customers if they're baking. And believe me, when it comes to bacon, we're kind of serious about that. Fortunately enough, our chickens are now laying larger eggs. In the beginning, they always seem to lay smaller ones, which is normal when they're just starting out. But now we're getting a lot more jumbos and a lot more extra larges. Now that the eggs are all grated, we're gonna start collecting. Fortunately, it's a little on the warmer side today, so I don't need to worry about using my chicken hand warmers. But if you've never had a chicken sit on your hand, it's an awesome experience, and I suggest you try it. Excuse me, girl. I know you love being around me, but you are in the way. The chickens have plenty of water. We got the eggs all collected, and we added some bedding in there. It wasn't too sloppy, but we just wanted to be on the drier side for the chickens. Now we do need silage like we do every morning, but before we do that, we're gonna grab a little bit of bedding for the calves. When it comes to the younger animals, we try and keep everything as dry as possible. We don't want our younger animals getting sick. That's a battle that is very difficult to fight, so we try and stay on top of these things. What's up, Fuzzy Man? Enjoying that breakfast? Now the place where this sawdust comes from, they actually make wood flooring. And something interesting about that is the wood for the wood flooring is dried in a kiln, which makes this stuff very, very dry. It's completely dehydrated. And that makes this sawdust great at wicking up moisture. And that's one of the reasons why we love it. We spread out a nice thin layer and it wicks up that bottom layer of moisture. And then when we come over the top with the second layer, it keeps everything nice and dry. And as you guys know, what we end up doing with our manure is spreading it in the fields. And some of you may be curious, well, don't all those wood chips raise the acidity in the soil? And that is true to an extent. We do let this sit for a period of time, which cuts down on the acidity. And a lot of the crops we raise, like cabbage, tomatoes, they do like a little bit more of an acidic soil. So any acidity that is still in the manure, although small it is, actually helps out a lot of our crops. And the balance of our soil is very important to us. And even spreading this manure that does have sawdust in it, our soil is very balanced. I can barely see out of my window from all that sawdust. The little windshield wiper is doing the trick though. I can see just fine. Didn't we name that cow Matthew?
He drinks water the same way as Matt.
I smell a skunk, and I'm not even kidding. Do you smell it?
Is Sadie here?
Now, normally we would be done, but Dad, what's the issue?
There's a calf running around out here. We gotta catch it.
Oh, we don't know where it went, so we gotta go looking for it. I will say, last night I went outside about 10:30 at night, and there was a big old skunk outside. Come on, turn around. Ah! Oh, come on! Oh, that is the worst. He's almost at the other end. I gotta walk all the way to the other side of the greenhouse. Chase him back. That skunk smell is getting stronger. If I find a skunk over here, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, I smell a skunk, something fierce. Get going! When I got to the other side of that greenhouse, that skunk smell was crazy.
Was Sadie over there?
I don't know why you're calling a skunk Sadie, but I guess Sadie was over there.
All skunks are called Sadie. Let's go. I think it's breakfast time.
It's nice. We don't have to worry about setting up the farm market today. We don't have to worry about keeping things filled up. We don't get too many work days throughout the year where we close up the farm market. Now, as we move into January, we will start working with our winter hours. And our winter hours are Wednesday through Friday, 9 to 5, and then Saturday 9 to 4. At the moment, we're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, and then Saturday 9 to 4. Since it's not as busy through the earlier months of the year, it's nice to have those 2 extra days where the girls can kind of relax. We don't have to worry about the farm market. I mean, there's always plenty of work to do. We're never gonna get away from that. With the animals and other jobs we have going on, but it is nice to have a little bit of a break. And some people might say, well, if it's not as busy, why don't you just close down for those earlier months? We've thought about that, but there is a lot of people in this area that rely on us for food, so we like to stay open, and we have a lot of restaurants that we help out. And you see how many eggs we get every day. We gotta sell them somehow. Woohoo! Oh, it smells good in here. What do we got? We got bacon, we got sausage, looking good.
And waffles.
Oh, waffles. Mom, we could have used you. We were chasing a calf all morning.
I was delivering pies.
The calf went into this really, really small area, and none of us could fit.
Oh, you should have sent Callie.
Yeah, Callie probably would have been able to help us too. Wow, look at this. You were taking care of your animals this morning, weren't you? Ride your horse, go, 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 go. All right, everyone, this video is gonna end a little bit differently. Normally we end it with dinner, but today we're ending it with breakfast or brunch. The girls want me to say brunch. We have got omelets, waffles, bacon, sausage, more omelets, and plenty of drinks. And this is normally what we do when for some reason the farm market is closed. We have a big breakfast. Let's go, everyone, it's time to eat. Let's go, let's go. Since we're gonna sit down and eat some brunch together, that means this is where we're going to be ending the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.